do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Truman Bradley. A few years from now, when we look up into the sky on clear nights, we may see something never before seen up there. Scientists are now at work designing space stations. Man-made satellites that will revolve around the Earth at 18,500 miles an hour, several hundred miles above us. Here is a model of one of these man-made satellites that will one day serve as a platform far above the Earth's atmosphere, from which scientific data can be discovered. Where will the space station get the power it will need? From solar power, energy from the sun, picked up with mirrors. Energy that can be used in many ways. Including war. Such a space station will give mankind a powerful weapon with which to destroy himself, or it can give us scientific opportunities for discoveries that will benefit the world. Let us hope that by the time we are able to create such space stations, we will have learned to live without war. However, a question has been asked by many scientific minds. Do these artificial satellites already exist? Is it possible that other civilizations, far in advance of us, have already created them and are using them to observe us here on Earth, to watch and study us? This is the subject of the story we are about to bring you. This is the main office of the Crenshaw Foundation. Established many years ago, the foundation has at its disposal millions of dollars to be spent in projects involving science, the arts, and the humanities.
Yes, Dr. Cole speaking. Oh, no. No, it can't be. Yes, I'm all right. Please send in Dr. Burton right away. Well, Chief, how'd the card game go last night? Have you heard about Dr. Keller?
Dr. Charles Keller? Heard a lot about it.
He died last night.
Dr. Keller dead? Impossible.
Died in his sleep of a heart attack. Newspapers will be notified at noon today.
I know he was getting old. I guess all of us have to go sometime. It's just that his greatness made him seem immortal.
His greatness? The things that he gave to the world are immortal. But he was immortal just like the rest of us.
Who's to take his place? There's only one of them in our age. Aristotle, Darwin, Newton, Keller. Then who?
That's not the Foundation's worry at the moment. Our chief concern is to see that none of his ideas is lost to the world. I want you to leave for his home today. Organize and catalog his papers down to the last scrap and prepare to stay there until the job is ended.
Yes, sir. What about his estate? Are there any relatives?
None that we know of. Besides, he worked almost exclusively through the Foundation for the last few years. And our interest in his work is scientific, not financial.
I'll leave immediately, sir.
See Miss Hall about your plane ticket.
Yes, sir. I want you to know I consider this a great honor, sir.
So do I. Wish I could do it myself. And just remember, every scrap of paper, study it well. Understand what it means, what he had in mind. Not a single hope, aspiration, idea, or theory not yet finished must escape us.
It won't, I promise you.
16 hours later, Dr. Burton arrived at the Keller estate. First thing he noticed was a strange instrument on the roof. Thatcher, Dr. Keller's lifelong servant and companion, admitted him to the dead scientist's secret laboratory. Dr. Burton lost no time at his task from the moment he was shown into the laboratory. There was a monumental pile of papers and letters, some not even opened. There were cryptic notes to himself. What amazed Dr. Burton particularly was the electronic telescope he discovered in the laboratory. A unique instrument operated by radio beams rather than by lenses and mirrors. This was of amazing design. Photographic plates revealed that Dr. Keller had been able, through his amazing telescope, to take hundreds of celestial photographs of staggering beauty and detail, bringing the heavens many times closer than ever before. He had seen powerful radio telescopes before, but nothing like this. Obviously made by Dr. Keller, it was at least 200 times more powerful than any other telescope in existence. It could see things never before discovered, but Burton couldn't make it work. He kept working through the night until he was interrupted by an unexpected visitor.
Please put those down. You're trespassing. Get out of here.
Is it too much to ask who you are?
I'm Nina Keller.
Keller?
Yes, the daughter of Dr. Charles Keller, and everything here belongs to me.
Dr. Keller didn't have any children.
Well, he has now. Give me those letters.
Wait a minute. Can't we discuss this calmly?
There's nothing to discuss.
On the contrary, these letters and a wealth of material left by a great man. The Crenshaw Foundation has a considerable investment in them.
Then have them put it in writing. Now give me those letters and get out of here.
No, you put your claims in writing, Miss Keller. Now you get out and let me work.
Give me those letters.
Look, if you're going to act like a child, you're going to be treated like a child.
Let me go. I'll have you arrested for this. This is my house.
Doctor, I was never so shocked in my life. You see, in over 20 years, I never once heard Dr. Keller mention a daughter.
Yes, I know. Oh, incidentally, Thatcher, did Dr. Keller ever mention having friends in Barcelona?
Barcelona? Not to my knowledge. He received letters from all over the world. But the only person you could call a friend was Dr. Cole.
I see.
All right, Dr. Burton, I warned you that I'd have you arrested.
Arrested? What are you talking about?
That's right, Doctor. I'm Sheriff Alderson. I have a warrant for your arrest on her complaint.
This is ridiculous. What complaint?
Trespassing. This is her property.
But I represent the Crenshaw Foundation. These papers involve projects of ours.
Sorry, but I've got to do my duty and order you off the place.
All right, it'll take about an hour.
Please hurry, Doctor. Thank you, Sheriff.
I'm awfully sorry, Doctor. I don't know why she did it.
I understand. When's the next train leave?
3. Oh, I'd take you back, but I've got to get out to the Anderson place.
Thanks, Sheriff. Miss Keller? I don't know why you're doing this, but I know that sooner or later you're going to feel ashamed.
Nothing could interest me less than your opinion.
Your father was a great thinker and did more for humanity than any other man of our age. If there are any other great secrets discovered by him in those papers, it's your duty to see that the world gets them.
I've hated my father ever since I can remember, and I'll go on hating him to the day I die.
You don't know what you're saying. Your father was a great man, a good man who gave his life unselfishly for all.
And do you know what it means to a child to be literally hidden, to be sent away by one's remaining parent, to have birthdays and Christmases go by without a present, without even a note?
I'm sure it must have been thoroughly unpleasant.
When I grew older, I used to read in the newspapers about the fame my father had been given, about the huge rewards he turned down for his work, while I had to attend cheap schools and live in boarding houses all over the world, but never here.
Greatness often involves sacrifices.
Well, his greatness just happened to involve my sacrifice. I was the one who had to suffer. I was the one who had to answer all the questions, and I lied and lied and lied until I knew they were all laughing at me.
What is it you really want?
Your taxi is waiting, Dr. Burton.
Miss Keller,
Your taxi, Doctor.
24 hours later, Dr. Burton was back at the foundation. A comprehensive check proved that Keller had a daughter and that she was within her legal rights in restraining them from further investigations. But Dr. Burton had other evidence proving that Dr. Keller was a man of mystery.
The real mystery has little to do with the girl, Doctor. Let me show you this. Have a look at that.
Why, it's a tiny asteroid.
That's right, sir.
It can only be about 100 yards in diameter, encircling the Earth like a small planet.
It can't be more than 1,500 miles away from us. Doesn't make sense.
But it's there just the same. But how did he ever photograph such a speck? Palomar. Nobody could pick this up.
He made an electronic telescope. It's the most fantastic instrument I've ever seen. Resolution to 10,000th of a degree.
But he never once mentioned having such a thing. Why not? Why didn't he show me this plate?
For the hundreds of other plates he's made.
It's completely out of character. He's always shared everything with the foundation, with the world. His greatest discoveries, his historic announcements, were given away. Why should this remain a secret?
Perhaps this might be a clue.
Dr. Keller from Barcelona.
Read the writing in the message space.
PQ minus QP equals 1h to the 4th power. Why, that's Keller's subquantum theory of the universe.
That's right, sir. If you examine the postmark, you'll find that someone mailed it to Keller from Barcelona. Exactly 1 full year before he gave it to us.
The implications of this postcard are beyond belief. Almost be some wild kind of coincidence.
That's what I thought. Till I found this.
Now, this is from Barcelona, too. Na2C C8CC.
That's right, sir. Sodioethylene dibroxide. The new miracle wonder drug.
This is also dated fully a year before he gave us the formula for experimentation. I can't believe it.
I can't either. But there it is.
Is it possible that somewhere a thinking mind, a brain exists greater than that of Dr. Keller's?
The already strange life of Charles Keller had now become an enigma wrapped in a mystery to Dr. Cole. But he was a wise man and had a plan, both scientific and human.
Very well, Miss Keller. I'll make you a deal. A straight business deal.
For a house full of old paper?
Exactly. In this old paper, as you call it, is the complete life story of your father, and very possibly some unexplored scientific facts which the Foundation can develop. Now, if you give us the rights to the pure science, we'll help you sell his life story.
We have some very good connections.
How much?
Well, we've already been approached by one of the leading publishing houses. I could negotiate a deal for you.
How much?
They've already offered $300,000, but I think I can better that deal.
And you retain all the rights to any inventions we might uncover in your father's papers. Like the electronic telescope, which is the finest instrument of its kind.
Thatcher,
Yes, ma'am?
these gentlemen will be staying for a while. Would you check the guest rooms, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Thatcher,
I knew you'd see it our way.
you've been here for many years. During that time, do you recall a visitor, possibly a scientist, from Barcelona?
Can't say that I can, sir.
Think hard. Try to remember. Did he ever mention such a person?
No, sir.
Did he correspond with anyone in Barcelona?
No, sir.
Were there possibly any cables or even telephone calls from there?
Not that I recall. You could check with the phone company, sir.
We will. But if you should recall such a person, please let me know at once.
Oh, yes, Doctor.
It took 3 days, almost continuous work, to get Charles Keller's miraculous electronic telescope back in working order. He had apparently not used it for many years, but fortunately, nothing was missing or broken. The moment now had come to try the amazing invention, to see if it were actually possible to pinpoint the mysterious asteroid shown on the photographic plate made by Keller many years ago. Was it authentic, or possibly an accident, a double exposure of some kind, or even a doctored photograph? The two scientists were becoming tense and anxious. Nina, too, was undergoing a new experience. As she pored through his papers and letters, she began to see him more and more as a human being, and a very lonely one. Her anger slowly subsided.
2 more points.
Should be warmed up now. 19-centimeter wavelength.
Hold it. I think we're getting something. Yes, there it is. Burton, take a look.
Wow. What an astronomer wouldn't give to have this instrument.
That's why I can't find it in my heart to believe that he'd keep such a thing hidden a secret. So completely unlike him.
Well, let's get on with the big mystery, the asteroid.
Finding a needle in a haystack was a simple task compared to the project attempted by the two scientists. But because of the unheard of advantages of Keller's telescope, it turned out to be a relatively simple task.
Hold it. I think we're getting something. There it is. Take a look.
There it is. The same asteroid that Keller photographed. Then it wasn't a doctored negative. It's real, and it's there.
This isn't an asteroid.
Huh?
The orbit is different. This thing out there is man-made. It was constructed and put out there by someone.
Space station 1,500 miles above our heads. Do you think it's ours?
No, not ours. It's too far advanced.
Why did he keep it a secret? This could have been his greatest discovery. Why did he keep it hidden?
Something is the matter.
Huh?
Picture's gone. Vanished. That represents certain types of radar jamming.
Maybe it's from something nearby, an electrical storm.
No, couldn't be. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Check the connections.
Can't be power transformers. There's nothing strong enough within 100 miles. These connections are good.
Well, the instrument's all right. It looks as if someone, somewhere, has got our signal and is deliberately canceling us out.
Yeah, but nobody but us knows about it. Look, that's not static electricity.
They got your signal. That's got a cadence. It's a code of some sort.
The two scientists jotted down the frequency of the oscillator's impulses, which translated into international code and spelled out a cryptic, puzzling message.
Say nothing till you hear from Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Then came a period of waiting. It was also a period of tension and anxiety. The two men knew they were being watched, but by whom and why? What would the message from Barcelona say? The work went smoothly, but always with an undercurrent of mystery.
Oh, thank you, Miss Keller.
I was cleaning in your room. Your bed wasn't even touched. Don't you believe in sleep?
There's so much work and only so many hours in a lifetime.
Why are you and Dr. Cole doing all of this? There isn't any money in it for you. You know, I've been thinking, it's only fair that you and Dr. Cole should get a share of the money I'll receive.
That's very generous of you. But what would a theoretical scientist like myself do with money? I make $8,000 a year and I don't have time to spend even that.
My father must have been a lot like you.
Did you stop hating him?
If you had a child, would you treat her as father treated me?
No, Nina. That's a puzzle for us among many, many other mysteries and contradictions surrounding your father. Like the postal cards from Barcelona.
What is all this mystery about Barcelona? And the postcards that you're waiting for?
We have evidence that someone has sent your father his greatest and most advanced achievements from Barcelona.
You mean he was a fake?
No. No, he wasn't a fake, Nina. He was a great man, and he was an unselfish man. There's an air of mystery behind everything in this house. And we haven't been able to solve it.
I don't want him to be a fake. I don't.
Good morning. Oh, sorry, I didn't know she was asleep. Here's your breakfast.
Thank you very much, Thatcher. We can certainly use it.
And there's some mail on the tray. Came early this morning.
Here it is.
From Barcelona.
So the last piece of the puzzle is ready. And what does it say? That my father was a fake? Why, it's only a lot of little marks. They look like zeros and ones.
It's a code. The language is cybernetics.
I'll warm up the electronic calculator.
You can spell or say anything. You do it, Dr. Burton.
I'm almost afraid to try.
Dear friend, this message from Barcelona comes to you through an intermediary from another world system. We established a space platform 1,500 miles above the Earth to observe and study your planet. Dr. Keller discovered our secret, but he agreed not to reveal it to the rest of the world. He realized that this knowledge might throw the world into a panic and guided missiles might be fired upon us. He tested our goodwill, and we have given him information periodically that was vital to your scientific development and helped your world. We make you the same offer. Do not reveal our existence, and in 3 months' time you shall receive a staggering new scientific concept that will benefit the population of your Earth. The last piece of the puzzle.
That's why he never mentioned the telescope, the asteroid, or the postcards from Barcelona. He wanted the world to have the great discoveries and benefit by them. That's why he made a deal with another world to help him protect the one he lived in.
No wonder he became a recluse. He was carrying the most tremendous secret of the age.
Maybe he loved me, but just never could tell me.
Sure he did, Nina. Charles Keller was a far greater man than any of us ever suspected.
Well, the decision is now ours. Well, there are 3 of us to share what he carried alone. That is, if we are big enough.
You're right.
Nina?
What you have just seen was fiction, but who knows? For many hundreds of years, men have been reporting strange celestial objects, often moving through the skies in unnatural orbits, sometimes even pausing in their flight. Could this explain these unexplained